Tyke, Tyke, they'd chant to bait the bairn. But insult hurled at Yorkshire folk is water off a back. Take it, use it, grind it through the crank, as fuel for the fire, grist to mill.
I think it's become part of me. It's become part of my everyday, it becomes part of my thought process. It's not just two wheels and some carbon, it's an extension of who I am and how I kind of get through my days and my weeks and my life.
Manner's boy, the Tyke unwraps his bike. Ride a mile, another 10, no stopping, pumping into the blood. Cycle, eat, drink, cycle. Life's biggest problem, darkest mood, cured in the turn of a pedal.
At one point, it was almost all-consuming. It was like someone had, given me some heroin or something. It was just consumed my every thought process. Not having cycling, I think it would be like losing almost a limb for me at the moment, because even the days when I don't want to cycle, when it's raining or it's freezing, I cycle because that's kind of rhythmic to me. It's kind of part of who I am.
Through God's own country, a yellow jersey pulls a golden thread. Up fell, down dale, through Yorkshire's warp and weft.
The Tour de France to me becomes like this holy grail. It's not just a bike race. It's a living thing and it grows as a story and it's just fantastic, and it sets every other race, is set apart from every other race.
Its cruelest contours pearled. A bright new yarn weaves into the fabric of the hills. Past mill, past gate, past pithead dead. History's milestones marked. The ride is metaphor.
Cycling is a metaphor. There's no effort in going down a hill, really. It's just about steering and concentrating. Going flat for hours, it's about staying focused, and it's how do I pass the time. Going uphill, it's about pain, it's about struggle, it's about I've got to finish, I've got to stay within a zone, I've got to move, and I've got to look ahead. And it's kind of beating the mountain. It's right, you're not going to beat me, I'm not going to stop, I'm going to keep going.
The towns tell out my story. Otley, Ilkley, Aysgarth, Hawes, Mummet Factory, Grandma too, the Black Bull still standing. The first sip of warm beer.
So it's coming to Yorkshire, it's coming to places that I was brought up in. It swoops through valleys, it's got the dales, it's got the remoteness, the bleakness, the beauty.
Malastang, Fleet Moss, Tan Hill, Simonstone, that teacher, my dad, Wensleydale and Grandad Thompson, the Scar, the Cove, the Stang. Part of us in every crevice, crook and corner. Muka, Reeth, Massam, over Cattlegrid, up the switchback. Buttertubs, Buttertubs, Buttertubs.
You think, I wonder what these professionals that cycle the world will think of this little piece of Yorkshire that I'm kind of proud of. It's quite emotional, really. It's something that may never happen again in my life. Probably won't. The chances are very remote. But the legacy it will leave, I think, is just incredible.
Suck at the air, tramp on the pain. Tyres spit rubber, spit grit. It's all about the climb. Locked in battle against the gradient. She's out to hurt us, there to make us suffer. In sickening waves, her sweet call comes to quit, to quit, to quit this spiritual ascent.
Riding up mountains is a real test. It's calling you to quit. I find something very spiritual about it. Just real peace, no headphones, no work, no nothing. And you're kind of really at one with nature. And there's just you and this kind of carbon machine kinetically kind of moving together. And maybe it's a poetic movement, but it's also a transport to various feelings.
One evening, when final stage is done and life turns back to dust, take us back to the mountain top. Pause a moment as the weather turns, then set us free in the teeth of a gale. I'll call them on, those that struggle through the sleet and hail, soft and strong, as I myself one morning was called.